Sorry, again.
I was saying, while Aztec's thrust is stronger,
Yeah.
do you think dogao chose Britons for the Castle Age advantage versus Aztecs?
Yeah, because that is big weakness. Yeah, actually, he might have considered that. Let me think about it. Not really. When dogao picked Britons, TaToH could have still picked Huns. He has not chosen Huns yet. So maybe he was taking the risk, expecting
Yeah, well, with the
Aztecs. Yeah.
patch, Huns aren't as strong either. With their more expensive cavalry archers and the range of British archers, it's more in Britain's favor in Castle Age than it had been.
Yeah. I think especially in 1 versus 1, Aztecs still are stronger on Arabia, even with the new changes in this patch. Yeah, Aztecs should have the upper hand. Okay, it is a desert Arabia in this one. Let's check TaToH's map, because he's behind. dogao could win the match with this game. Backwood is just going for it. Nice lumber camp. Berries to the back. Gold is towards the side. Can be walled towards the stone and the forest. That is fine. Front is wallable. And the back really not so easy to wall, but yeah, it is the back. Not so important really.
Not a bad map.
Yeah.
Are you looking at dogao's map or TaToH's?
Well, tell me, have you seen something about
No, for TaToH, he's got close deer to his mill, have an early economy advantage.
Oh yeah.
With the backwood being nice as well. His map's alright. It's not bad, but it's not good either. dogao's, it's alright. Same thing. He's got that big hill on the north side of his base that's going to be problematic for him. Especially with the forest, he's going to get into the forest and he can get hit on the far side with expos around Castle Age.
Yep.
But overall, maps are pretty even. No one's perfect map, no one's terrible map.
I'd agree. There's still some very safe wood in the back for dogao, so you can always go there if needed. The gold, yeah, it is not nice, but again, on Arabia you get that a lot, especially on Desert Arabia. Checking on deer.
Ready.
It's kind of far for dogao, I don't think he'll take it. Oh, but he has 4 kind of close to the mill. Oh, that's nice. And this time dogao is moving out really fast with the scout. Minute 5:30 and he's already found TaToH there. Berries town center. And
that might suggest he's not looking for a strong feudal, since he doesn't want the large amount of food. He just wants to play standard, but if you see that be slurred, I'm sure he's frustrated with that for dogao.
Yeah, he might be. Checking TaToH. Just moved out now, so definitely a minute later. Took his time. He'll find dogao's TC kind of quickly. Spotted the gold. Yes, turned around, found the main gold, found the wood. So, he knows now. Barracks coming up for TaToH. Is there a hole for dogao? Can you take a look at the house and the palisade? You see that between the
No, there's a tree there. There's a palm forest tree.
Ah, look at that. Yep. Damn small trees patch.
Hey, that could be advantageous if TaToH sees it. Take advantage of the ford.
Yeah.
Like Viper's done a few times.
You could pull, what's it called? The mighty tree jump? Yeah, I think that's what you call when you cut a tree, build a palisade on it and then delete it.
Yeah.
Yep, alright.
Alright, and dogao is up. Feudal Age. Not going to rush. Gonna do archers, it looks like.
22 population for archers. Do you think it's enough?
Pretty standard.
Yeah. Well, I'm a noob. I would
do it a lot.
23, yeah.
You can do 22 if you have good eco management, which I don't, but you can get away with it.
dogao can get away with it, yeah. You can't.
Hey, someday, maybe. Do we see TaToH taking nice deer close to his mill? Doing the standard drush.
Yeah, if you're drushing, and drush FC probably, then deer is really crucial. Yeah. Or makes a big difference.
dogao learning his own deer with his scout now. Take advantage of not having to make farms.
Looking at the chat, what is Britain's answer to eagles? Probably...
Expos.
No, probably...
They still do 3 damage each. You build at least 20 of them. You one-shot anything.
No. I'd say fully upgraded champions and heavy scorpions now. But yeah, we'll have to see. Scorpions actually...
dogao should add some spearmen. Help get this range up. No way. It's a nice micro from dogao, getting those palisades up rather quickly.
Yep. Fast wall there for sure. We found one on low HP, rebuilding quickly.
I don't think people truly understand how hard it is to wall like that on a hill. It really is quite difficult to place those palisades.
It is really experience, I think. Just by the looks, you wouldn't get it right the first time.
I've watched Slam a few games, and when he places his mills, it's like before he even goes to build it, he knows where it goes. And positioning is just perfect on everything. Perfect position for the farms, around it and everything without even too much effort. Like you said, experience is everything,
yeah.
So we'll see what dogao decides to do.
Okay.
Get ranges down.
Well, I think dogao is just fighting off the drush here, checking what TaToH is doing. Double palisades at the side there, pretty much everywhere except for the back. Still open in the back. He might wanna wall this. Take a look. He's still microing the militia.
And the wall goes down for TaToH.
Yeah.
Palisades are still 2 wood or 3 wood? I forget if they updated it.
They are 3 wood, but have the same building time. I got that wrong in the last stream, I think. So they still build at the same speed, only stone walls take longer now to build.
He's spending a lot of wood defending himself. He wants to, again, play his own game, not take pressure from dogao. Sort of similar to last game. But it might slow him down when he gets to the castle age because he won't have as much wood for archery ranges and such. But we'll see what he does.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of palisades, pretty much everywhere, and costing 50% more, which is an increase, right, from 2 to 3. It is 50%. Yeah, that hurts.
He's got a lot of villagers. TaToH's got a lot of villagers on forage, so he's gonna have big problem getting those to work.
Yeah, should probably get a few of those on wood now, so he can farm with the others. Yeah, 30 food left.
You must not be considering doing archers very much, huh? Yeah, I'll put, what, 8 on wood? What, 7 on gold, no archery ranges?
Let's take a quick look. That is 12 lumberjacks in total, so it's not too bad.
He's moving some now. He's got some stragglers around the sea, but efficiency is what counts. For every 1 tile they walk, they're 10% less efficient.
Ooh. Yeah, again, dogao doing a good job finding the weak spot. 1 villager down and only 1 archery range with 2 archers in there. 55%.
I hate to call it early, but I think this might be GG. TaToH's not going to have any economy for making archers.
Yeah.
And dogao's in. We'll see if you can keep him out, use the TC as a defense.
House walling now and an archery range that will not go up, I guess. Villager will...
dogao backed off with his scout, allowing him to get that palisade down.
Yep.
So it looks like TaToH's safe for now. However, again, I don't know how strong he's going to be. He's got no wood.
Wasted 2 villagers.
No military buildings up.
Yes, it is tricky. He has 12 villagers on 1 lumber camp now. Ouch.
Oh, he does have 1 range on the west side, but
I
don't know how much he's going to do with the range.
Oh, dogao stopped. He
Attacking
stopped. Yeah. Probably wrong key on the keyboard, but he only.
You might have thought he was Saracens.
He only lost 1 or 2 archers, I think.
Yeah, he's only got 5 villagers you see there who are in the town center, so only a few arrows coming out.
Skirm mix now for TaToH. And he got the second range.
Interesting enough, if you look at his wood, he's throwing down a tower. Quite early. He is on stone though. He got 3 villagers on stone.
Well, yeah, he's expecting some crossbow harassment, but I guess he doesn't know in what good position he's in right now.
Yeah.
TaToH is really...
2 towers down, 1 over the old stone mines too.
Yep, there it is.
Smart play from dogao though. He wants to keep a lot of pressure on this forward, a lot of attention to microing, doesn't have time to worry about his economy at home so much. Places some early towers to focus on the aggression. But like you said, he doesn't realize how far ahead he is right now. Let's see if TaToH doesn't even have crossbow upgrade coming or +2. And he's got 0 on food at all.
Yeah.
Absolutely 0. So.
Yeah, he's left with 2 active farms, so he can't even keep the town center going. Good shot though from TaToH. And another good shot.
Got all of those.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll see an exciting game more or less, but dogao could really just 3 town center boom this game. Even 4 with Britons and just push him Imperial. He's so far ahead in economy. But we'll see what happens.
dogao's about to click up, I think. 750 in the bank. Yeah, he'll click up now, I think. Come on, garrison. Yep, here we go. Castle Age.
dogao does have a hole between his archery range and his barracks, but I don't think that's going to be a problem since there's a tower there.
Between the archery range and the barracks? No.
Yep.
I don't think so.
He just garrisoned archer in the tower from the other side of the range.
Okay.
You'll see him move him through, maybe.
We'll see. Yeah, I was about to say, TaToH needs to make it count quickly now, because in Castle Age dogao's economy is just gonna explode. Yeah, there is a hole, you're right. My bad. It's not on the hill anymore, that's fine. Shot, 1 archer down. Meanwhile, chasing archers, and dogao didn't look. There they go. Bye-bye.
You notice dogao defending against a mangonel's home. I guess TaToH mismicroed it.
Yeah.
Picked it up right there.
At the same time, TaToH didn't watch his mangonel, so went down for nothing.
Yep.
Okay, 2 manx moving in now. And dogao is up.
Gonna do some knights as well, it looks.
Does he have a steal?
Knights plus expos.
Yeah. In the bag.
He's gonna have no answer, I don't think. His economy the shape it's in.
Has TaToH scouted that at all? No, he did not see the stable. Okay. Okay, so gonna be a surprise here to run into knights. And,
same populations for both players, though.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the crossbowman upgrade, the cost for it got increased by 50 food and 50 gold, which is probably the reason TaToH could not afford it, you know?
Yeah.
He had so little food, then lost some farmers to dogao.
He does have crossbow coming, TaToH, but he does not have the bodkin arrow coming yet, so Britons are going to have +2 range advantage. I believe we are... Is the game's continuing or is it paused?
It's continuing now for me.
Oh, it just continued, okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna see how TaToH decides to counter this.
Yeah, let's check. 5+3 range against 4+1, but there are 2 mangonels. Oh, but look at that.
He's got knights coming in.
2 knights on their way.
He's going monks though, so that's interesting by TaToH. 1 monk out, another on the way. We'll see if that's enough to save him. British.
Good micro.
British Expos with the range versus 9 of the. Gonna get the monk, I think.
Your mic is cutting out again.
Yep.
Is there something you can do?
Down. Is it here? Yeah. Probably.
Okay, oh.
Alright, how's that?
Yes, I don't know how you did it, but it's much better. Good shot from TaToH. Most Expos are not on full HP anymore.
Yeah, there's some noise in the background, so I set my
sensitivity
detection setting high.
Yep, alright. Alright, so crossbow upgrade done. No bodkin arrow done for TaToH yet. Score difference, yeah, 400 points at this stage. Actually more. Yeah, we'll see.
dogao deciding to go for a siege workshop of his own.
There it is.
Versus, rather than knights, I suppose. Well, he's still adding knights, but not as many. Interesting thing in this patch is that keep and guard towers do more damage, but if you saw in the east, yeah, TaToH just had a nice shot on dogao.
Yep, I showed that. That was a nice one.
Yeah, you wanted to say something about it.
You were saying about guard towers and keep? But
yeah,
here...
guard towers, I believe it's +1 and keeps +...
Yeah, you're cutting out again, damn it.
2.
Yeah,
damn
but it is still watchtowers,
quite
so...
a bit. Koreans would be very...
Yeah, for Koreans that would be OP. But seriously, I'm missing like 80% of what you're saying. I hope it gets better somehow. Oh, nice shot from dogao. 1-0 trade here. And 500 score lead. Okay, I can hear you better now.
Alright, maybe that's better, we'll see.
Yeah, no, it's fine for now. And yeah, just as expected, dogao's economy exploding in Castle Age, 3 town centers, as you said.
Yeah. Let's see. All 3 town centers for dogao. Villagers queued, we have 2 for TaToH.
70 villagers against 54. And increasing. Gonna be a tough one for TaToH.
Yeah, I think we'll see a read of last game, but for opposite players, I think he's just gonna boom up to the Imperial Age, and TaToH's gonna have no answer for it, much like dogao's cavalry archers had no answer for TaToH in the Imperial Age. dogao taking heavy losses from mangonels this game, though.
Well, yeah, he made them attack the palisade, probably did some economy meanwhile. It happens. It actually happens to the best.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 mangonels firing. Lucky he only lost 4 there. Because it's not funny to deal with 2 mangonels at the same time.
Yep. As you see, dogao is the mangonel on the backside of TaToH's base. Very interesting harassment. Eagle warrior coming out from TaToH though.
Oh yeah.
It's unfortunate.
A villager could have done the job. Yeah. Okay, that's the mangonel. He could try and snipe another villager, but no, that's it. Good defense so far from TaToH, honestly. The way dogao pushed in feudal age, early castle age for TaToH, I'm really impressed how TaToH recovered.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, you can't play defensive entire game when you're getting out boomed. You know, you're gonna lose, and unfortunately, that's what it seems to be. dogao adding a 4th town center.
Yeah.
We'll be clicking up the Imperial Age in the next couple minutes.
Yeah. You're cutting out again, sorry. But yeah, you're right. dogao is out booming TaToH massively here. 4 town centers against 3 and a massive village elite. And he's in with 3 knights and oh god, how many is that?
Alright, is that how's that?
Nope, still bad, sorry. Three mangonels there for TaToH. And dogao moving out again. And there's the Imperial click for dogao.
Oh, am I talking? Like...
You are still
not
sounding like that. You know what I mean. Yeah. So 133 against 88 population. But look at that, Imperial Age actually faster for TaToH, I missed that. Wow. And then it's gonna be Elite Eagles if TaToH manages to keep up his economy. He's lacking both. Food and gold actually. I'm just gonna check the TeamSpeak channel, 1 sec.
User was moved to your channel.
Hello?
Yeah, it's not my mic. Internet's actually cutting out, so lately it's been cutting in and out rather poorly, so if I'm cutting out, it's my internet, not my mic.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It sounded like the connection having a problem. I just checked the economy for TaToH. He might just be able to afford the Elite Eagle upgrade, but does he have enough stone miners? Let's check. 22 on stone. That's actually not bad. Yeah, he does have the gold in the back. And look at dogao. What he's getting there in the front.
Yep. Very interesting that TaToH would go up so early. I mean, he has to get Eagles out in order to defend against it, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to outlast dogao's push. His economy being only at, what's he have? About 80 villagers.
Yeah. Well, 80 villagers is actually enough to pump eagles, but here he's gonna throw them into infantry.
Yeah.
The first few eagles will try to raid here, but I don't see a hole actually. So that is perfect for dogao. Oh, nice micro. from both players, but now that's it, yeah. 3 mangonels is a bit too much to deal with.
Yep.
Two-handed swordsman upgrade already for dogao, and there go the eagles, yeah. GG. And good luck next round from TaToH. Was an interesting game. Britons against Aztecs, with Britons winning it. Might be due to dogao, might be due to everyone underestimating Britons, really, gets me thinking. Let's update the scoreboard.
Yeah, that played out differently than I expected. I figured both players would be castle, and it'd be pretty even. Unfortunately, TaToH just got his economy destroyed really early, and it was kind of a one-sided game. He did play well. You got to give it to him, you know. Did what he could, but unfortunately, as best you can play, you can't come back when you're that far behind. So, GG's all around.
I would blame the sloppy walling in the front, to be honest. He had double palisades almost everywhere, but one spot with only one palisade, and there dogao got in. He was fighting downhill, was able to hit the farms. Yeah, that really screwed up the game for TaToH, I think. Alright.
Yeah, and also early on, if anyone remembers the incident at the archery range, dogao managed to get his palisades up because TaToH was, I assume, looking at his base and not his army. He could have gotten the villagers off the range and would have been able to apply a lot of pressure with his drush, but didn't pay attention, range went up, and that was the end of the drush pretty much.
Units killed, units lost is even in favor for TaToH, so the mangonel shots showing here. But yeah, looking at the economy, I think we've mentioned it. 15,000 against 10,000 food, 14 against 11k wood. Huge stone income there, and 1,500 lead in gold.
Yep.